another topic. Some facts about Hindu deities. In Bhavishya Purana, we read that Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva rape Anushya and are cursed. In Mahabharata and Kanda Purana, we read that an Apsara was sent to seduce two demons, but instead Shiva and Indra were seduced by this nymph. Similarly, in Panda Purana, one can read that the deities lusted for Gautama's wife, the sage's wife, and raped her. From Brahmavaya Vata Purana, we come to know that Indra rapes Gautama's wife and was cursed by her husband. Panda Purana speaks about how Indra took the form of the husband of Ahalya to seduce her and landed up in a curse. When her husband came to know about it, he cursed Indra to have 1,000 of yoni, female sex organs, on Indra's body and let Linga of Indra fall. Satapatha Brahma Purana narrates how Indra lost his virility and the deities used the ram, the male goat, and the bull as recompense. And therefore, the bull is sacred in India. See the origin of sacredness of bull in India. It is the misuse of Indra to appease his sexual urge that led to this one. Your whole Purana says that I am not inventing anything, right? I am not finding fault with that one. What I say is, I have taken it from your own scriptures and saying it. And no wonder the Indians, the urine of a cow is very sacred, right? Please remember, open your eyes and read your own scriptures, Puranas, to find out what is really behind it. Next, Linga Purana says that Shiva extended his penis infinitely just to prove his superiority over Vishnu, and Vishnu was unable to find the edge of it. If anyone wants to know more on these topics, please visit www.hinduismkisachai.wordpress.com and you will find many more interesting topics like this. Next, it is necessary to say a word about deity Kali to know to whom human sacrifices are given even today. When such gruesome act comes to light, some of the media outlets, TV channels, and debaters condemn the people and their actions. But they stop there and fail to think deeply to question the deities to whom these sacrifices are offered. See, these debaters are finding fault with the people who murder people as to sacrifice to their God. They stop with that. My question is, why they stop there? They should continue and ask, what is the role of the deities here? Why they should sacrifice humans for these deities to do some evil things? Why? Is it because they themselves are Hindus? And that is the reason. See, when you are a staunch believer of Hinduism, then you will not ask such questions. You will blindly believe anything and everything. To find out the truth, step aside from your belief for some time and raise some pertinent question to understand what is really about these deities. I very much wish debaters take this point to debate in all media. I bring this truth to highlight the evil nature of these deities and demonic rituals. It shows the connection between sorcery and the whole lot of deities. See, just for one or two examples I want to give you to substantiate my argument. Let me give you a very sensational murder case as an example to what I say. In March 2025, Saurabh Rajput was killed in a gruesome way in Meerut. On the wall of the room, drawings of Shiva, deities, and satanic images were found. It was reported that black magic was conducted. Another incident that I remember now is that a few years back, some two women were abducted in Kerala, and the women were dismembered, and some pujas were conducted on the body of these women. In the same way, once again, few years back, Abhinami, a 21-year-old college girl, was, committed suicide. Her body was exhumed from the burial ground and taken to Trichy, where puja is conducted some black magics on the dead body of this girl. There are hundreds of instances like this. We can keep on quoting. But nevertheless, I just want to say, what is the connection between these black magic evil acts and the deities to whom these prayers are offered? Let me draw your attention to a fundamental truth. There is a difference between the God of the Bible and the deities of Hinduism. The God of the Bible is not used in any black magic or any type of evil acts, whereas the Hindu deities are used in black magic and all other evil acts. The God of the Bible is pure, holy, and just, whereas the deities are unholy, impure, and unjust, and one can see from the facts given here. And the sad truth is that many of the ministers, politicians, and VIPs frequently visit such sorcerers and offer sacrifices to remain in political power, and so it goes unchecked. Instead of questioning such blind faith with introspection and cracking on such religious practices, Hindus wanted to perpetuate evil in all its forms. They never let go what apparently seems to be demonic. Even after knowing in the heart of hearts that it is something evil, they still cling to the same deities. It does not matter whether that deities end up having very similar characteristics, what we call Satan, nature, or matter. Satan's insatiable desire to be worshipped will be eventually realized through these false deities and religions. Next, we pass on to another topic, the Aghoris. Here are some more proofs to show the link between deities and unholy rituals and prayers. Let me start with the Aghoris. Please understand that I am not against these people in any way. They are deceived due to ignorance and wrong belief system. Aghoris are devotees of Shiva manifested as Bhairava. I am not here to go deep into their lifestyle, but only to substantiate my reasoning that the deities are impure. The sacrifices any sensible, normal people can understand their erratic lifestyle. According to them, true godliness lies in seeking purity in the filthiest. It is said that Aghoris are able to worship their deities while performing the most perverted acts such as necrophilia, which means having sexual intercourse with a dead body in the burial ground, or at least to have a desire to do so. And at the same time pray to Kali and Shiva. Some of their prayers while performing black magic, witchcraft, occult, and so on are impure and unholy. Moreover, some of them are carpophagia, which means consuming human or animal feces, the waste of a human body or animal body. Though such erratic lifestyle is uncommon, it still gives an insight to these deities. The reason to quote them is to show the connection between such unhygienic people performing unholy rituals to their unholy deities. What we saw in the recent Magakumbh is disgusting. Next we pass on to another topic. Tantra. Tantrism is a contested concept. There are many branches in Tantra and their subject matters are vast and varied. I am not entering into that. My concern here is to deities and worship. Many who adhere and practice Tantra do not know its destructive and unholy side and rituals. They do not know the hidden side. Often it goes unheard and unknown to the general public. Influential people not only turn a blind eye to these unholy pujas but also suppress it from coming out. One of the branches of a Tantra claims to be both bring sexuality and spirituality together and for the enlightenment. Tantra text and the tantric practices involve a wide range of activities including immoral activities or conduct. For example, the so-called Nilambara sect simply wear a blue garment and have a unconstrained public sex on festivals. Sexuality has been a part of the tantric practices. Sexual fluid such as semen, vaginal secretions and menstruation blood are viewed as power substances and used ritualistically. Can you imagine such dirty objects are used in prayer for their deities? Kandar Maha Rosana Tantra, a Buddhist text, advocates consumption of bodily waste. Sava Siva Sadhana is a tantric sadhana in which the practitioner sit on a dead body for meditation. They also use dead body as the altar to invoke deities. These reasons for mentioning both Aghoris and Tantra is to prove my reasoning that these Hindu deities are unholy and evil. Debate on the subject whether a deity being worshipped is in fact Satan or not depends on what kind of the follower the deities have.